Hello guys, so yesterday I was watching TV and they were talking about things which make friendship fade away, and this popped this idea into my mind that I can make a video about things we over expect from our friends, because sometimes we mix loyalty with our over expectations from our friends. So this video is about things we over expect from our friends, and the first thing is we expect them to be 24/7 available, and this is not correct because everybody has their own life. Sometimes we have to do some things which are not connected with our friends. Sometimes we have to do something with our families. We have to do something just for us, like the very normal things we do in our cycles of life. So sometimes we're really bored and we want to call our friends just to kill our time, and if they're not available we just feel so bad and we hate them, and this is so not true because it's really normal if somebody's not available at some time. Second thing is stop expecting them to always know what you're thinking. Like, of course, your best friend would notice if you are sad or upset or something like that, but sometimes we over expect them that anything that we have in our mind, if we're thinking about anything, they'll just look at us and bam, they'll know what we're thinking about. And this is not correct because people are not meant to know what other people are thinking. Of course, there are some things which would be very obvious on your face that you're sad, you're happy or whatever, but sometimes we just oversize it because sometimes it's not a normal thing that people would know this just by looking at you. Third thing is stop expecting them to keep begging you to tell them what's wrong with you if you're upset. I have a friend, if she's upset, I always tell her what's wrong with you, and sometimes I'm worried about her and stuff like that, and she never tells me what's wrong with her. She doesn't like talking to me about these things, so I don't always ask her what's wrong with her, even if I'm worried about her and I can see that she's not really okay, but I know that she'll never tell me, so I just stay worried on my own and I just don't ask her because she just looks at me and walks away. So you don't always expect them that if you're ignoring them, or if you don't ever tell them what's wrong with you, or don't ever tell them what you have in mind, so they will keep asking you and begging you to tell them what's wrong with you. Fourth thing is don't expect people to stay the same no matter what you do, because sometimes we ignore people a lot and we do some bad things to them a lot, really a lot, and we expect them to stay the same because you don't always know what people think about you. Maybe there is some person which loves you so much, but by time you have made things which upset them somehow, so you just do that every day. So you expect them to stay the same and not even change a little, because sometimes you don't really know if this person got upset with you, or you are not the same to them as before, even if they treat you the same as before, but you never actually know what is about you in the mind now. So don't really expect them to stay the same no matter what you do, because we are humans, we have feelings, we have limits and blah 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 and all that stuff. Fifth thing, don't always expect them to serve your needs. Sometimes people are going through something, or they're not really okay, their mood is changing. We as humans, we have a lot of moods, we change and stuff like that. Not we change our personality, but our mood changes, and this is so natural. So if you are feeling bored and you want somebody to cheer you up and stuff like that, don't always just expect them to keep making you happy, because sometimes they are not in the mood of that. They are not feeling okay, they're going through something, so they wouldn't always serve your needs 24/7. Of course they would serve your needs a lot and stuff like that, but sometimes they just can't do it, not because they're not loyal, or they don't care about you, but it just happens because we're humans. Sixth thing is stop expecting them to always agree with you and do everything you want, because sometimes there is something which every one of us looks from a different point of view, so we have some different opinions about it. So if your friend doesn't agree or doesn't want really to do the thing you want to do, so you just leave them and ignore them and just go to somebody else to do the thing and serve your need and do the thing that you want to do, and you just ignore the other person, which is your friend, because this means that you're just serving your needs. You're just going to the person who would give you the things that you want, and you're just making use of people to serve your needs. So just because somebody disagreed with you in one single thing, this doesn't mean that they're bad. This doesn't mean that you have to ignore them. This doesn't mean that you have to leave them and go to somebody else, even if they are your best friend, because this doesn't mean loyalty, because loyalty is other things. These things are over expectations, and these things doesn't determine loyalty, because loyalty is being shown in other situations, not in this at all. And that was it for this video, and I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and tell me in the comments below other videos I'd like to see next. And if you have any other things to say about the things mixed with over expectations and loyalty, because having a loyal friend is really, really nice and it's really, really valuable. So thank you so much for watching this video, and bye.